Welcome back, everybody, to ACG, where we're just a couple gamers. It's your boy Smooth, and we are back with another episode of War Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, things are starting to heat up in Server 10. We're going to talk about all of that. But really quick, let me just go ahead and get this link into the community because I want to make sure that we can get some people in here as quickly as possible. I don't want to leave you guys waiting. Alright, there we go. It is in the community. Now we can get started, guys. All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day or night, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. But I do want to say this. We have gift codes. We have gift codes. If you guys did not get a gift code the other day, feel free. Jump into the live chat right now. All you have to do is type the word gift code, and I will make sure you guys get one of those. Just keep in mind, it is one gift code per account. I'm still trying to figure out if this is going to be a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly thing. Hey, yes, sir. First come, first serve. We got Legend Gaming in the house. We had Penguin pop in the other night as well. Guys, I'll tell you something right now that I did not know. I did not know that so many people who are what I would consider big names in the War Elite community actually watch my show. I didn't know Penguin watched the show, and that was a huge surprise for me. So shout out to Penguin, and shout out to everybody who's been showing so much support. Also, we had Jared in the house last night. Jared, if you want to DM me, ping me or something, I'll get you that code as well. Why only weekly, bro, or month? That's the thing. I don't know that it is. I don't know that it is. This could be a bi-weekly thing, or this could be a weekly thing. I'm just waiting to find out. I'll tell you this right now. The more people we get into the live streams, the more gift codes I can give away. That's just the way it works. So if you guys want to help me get more players in here, maybe, tell some people from your server, maybe you got some buddies that still play, we'll get some more gift codes the more you guys can get people in here. So that's where we are on that. I'm a little frustrated right now, guys. I might have made a big mistake. I don't know. I joined this alliance because I thought that this was going to be, where it was at. I thought that this alliance was going to, was going to be the top alliance straight away. It's what it looked like. But now, if you guys look at the alliance power rankings, holy crap, they pulled ahead by 10 million power. Oh, we got Joe D in the house. What's up, Joe D? Hey, Joe D says, we'll be nice to see Penguin. He's been gone for months. Sheesh. I feel that way about a lot of the veteran players, man. They kind of just poofed all around the same time. I'd say within a good 30 days of each other, they all kind of took a siesta. But you're right, it would be really nice to see a lot of the veteran players come back for Server 10. I would love to see that. But I'm speechless, guys. Like they had a 4 million power head start, and then it jumped to 5, now 10. And if you guys look here, you're not only seeing a 10 million power gap, but you're also seeing a 3 million power gap in the third place. That's worrying me. That's worrying me now because the balance of the server is it's already completely tipped to one side. So something has to happen in order to make sure that this server stays a very healthy server. Joe D says, what's up? It's just really good to see you guys in here. I'm telling you that right now. Joe D, when was the last time you logged in, if you don't mind me saying, or don't mind telling us? And then also, do you want a gift code? If you want a gift code, I have a gift code for you, my friend. Something has to be done right away in order to make sure that this is a healthy server, because we can't just be relying on one person in each alliance to pull the weight. Legend says, I feel like server 10 will be a one clan server. That's what I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Oh, that's Salty Dog. Joe D is Salty Dog. I knew this at one point, but I'll be honest, Salty, I forgot that was you. Bro, the names are two completely different things. Like you read Joe D and you do not think Salty Dog. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, no. What it's come down to is this, guys. LAP has Bebe, and shout out to Bebe, but her 1.5 million power by itself. Oh, let me see here. Oops. Yeah, her 1.5 million power by itself is not gonna do anything. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be able to help the situation. I'm not sure why the aesthetics died out. And I personally, I would hate to see that. I would not only hate to see Bebe trying to pull the weight of the entire alliance on her own, but I'd also hate to see the server this quickly in 48 hours turn into a landslide for one of the alliances. Meanwhile, the rest of the alliances are just there's nothing there, guys. There's literally nothing in those alliances. So here's what happens. Jody says the live streams don't work too well for me. Maybe you have lost some troops to me, Legend Games. Salty says the live streams don't work too well for me. What do you mean by the live streams don't work too well for you, Salty? Please, dude, don't hold back. Like, be as honest as you want, as honest as you can be, and just I need the veteran players to talk to me. I need them to tell me what they think, because personally, I think a lot of the veteran players felt like I felt for a very long time, and that was let's not say anything too negative because we don't want to mix oil into the water, right? Like, I mean, water and oil doesn't mix, but they don't mix, but like, you know what I mean. We don't want to muddy up the water, right? Let's see. Let's Penguin. Wait. Salty Dog lives in my basement. That's why live stream is not good for him. What the hell? Bro, that's so random. No, I got a lot of respect for Salty Dog as well, man. I got a lot of respect for all the veteran players. Look, I'll tell you guys like this. The game does not have room for players to be like, I know you guys are just joking, but I'm just saying in general, I don't think the game has room for players to be negative to each other at this point. I think that every player, if you've invested a certain amount of time or money into this game, then you want to see it succeed. You want to see the server succeed. The problem I'm seeing are that they waited too long to start opening up servers and giving veteran players a reason to want to go to these servers. That's the issue. I remember when I first went into server 6 and I met Smash and Mock and Salty and Ash Bash, and when I met everybody at that point when they started opening new servers, everybody was like, I'm not going. We've spent over a year here, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna restart. And so for me, that's where I think the disconnect for the veteran players came from. It was like, well, he's not gonna restart, she's not gonna restart. We all just kind of, the general consensus is that we're not gonna restart. And I'm not saying one way or the other that you should or shouldn't. I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing. Like, if you have a population of, let's just say we have a population of 200 active veteran players, right? And only 2 out of the 200 go to the new server. They're not bringing friends. So now you only have like 2 veteran players or something like that moved over. The rest are uninterested. They don't have any friends that are going. They don't. I'm almost lost, right? Because we have to figure something out, man. Like, we have to figure something out. Because I want you guys to understand that if this doesn't go well, you're not going to keep putting gas in a car that's not running. You're not going to keep giving it upgrades. You're not going to keep the upkeep on the car, like if it doesn't make sense. So, guys, I don't want the lights getting turned off. I don't, but I've seen it happen, and I'm not trying to kill the vibe or the mood, but we gotta figure something out. I think as a community, I get it. It's not our job. I get that. But like as a community of people that do love the game, even if you don't play like you used to, man, like I'm begging everybody in the community, just even if it's just for fun, it's not anything serious, bro. Come to server 10, bro. Come to server 10. Jump in chat, man. Like, make this thing a thing, guys. All right, so let's catch up with the chat here. Joe or Salty says, also I hope the old players stay out of the new servers. Damn! Salty just said, shut up, Smooth. Legend says, look, Salty, I'm a big fan of yours. Salty says, what's your server? Legend says, Salty Dog, you know who is most of the players in server 10? It's players from server 9. Salty says, maybe enough new servers can open and get new people without the old school players messing up the servers. I think devs are not spending money on advertising, and I don't see any advertising on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Salty says advertising would seem to be the right course. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm 100% in agreement with you. I mean, every time I get on YouTube or Facebook or whatever app I'm using, I see every single Mafia mobile game, right? Mobile gangster game. I see it advertised. GGW, right? Grand Gangster War. I see Mafia City. I see literally even, bro, I started recently, not that long ago, playing a game called Shadow Strike, which, by the way, is a trashy dollar store version of this game. Literally probably had 1/10 of the budget that this game has, and they're advertising out the ass right now. Like, so I'm sitting here like, all right, what's the move? What is the next move, right? Because for me, the next move is just like Salty and Legend saying, guys, like it's just advertising, right? And that's where you get your foot in the door with the new players. That's where you start. Guys, am I tripping, or was this always like this? I don't remember this little gazebo being here. I don't remember the big gate. I don't remember having this big gate here. Was this here? Am I tripping right now? I don't remember this. Having a gate and a gazebo and like a little pool house. Like, I don't remember that. Alright, anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. Okay, so let's talk about I want to see predictions so far from what we're seeing right now, guys. I want to see where the Boss Villa rankings are right now. Okay, so Bebe hasn't moved, guys. I don't know if she blew her load this early or what. Maybe she was like, let me see if I spend through $200 how much other people are going to spend, right? Because Bebe hit 1.5 million power with a level 12 mansion as of like 2 days ago and hasn't budged since. Then you got Aglora here. That's one of our moderators. What's up, Aglora? Shout out to you. And then everybody else started jumping. You got Bobo went to Mansion 18, Boss Villa 18, very, very quickly. And he is now sitting on 1.9 million power. So whatever Bebe spent, Bobo spent probably double that, if not triple. And he's just chilling now. With Mass Effect going on his account. Really quick, I do want to see something here. And look, I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to be the pocket watcher type. But we're gonna look at the gifts here. We're gonna see who's buying what. I don't know this Chinese name, but they're spending a lot. Not a lot, but they're spending. They're going to be a spender in the server. Another Asian name. Bought the $100 Blood Street collection. This name right here, KV Asian letters. Some more Asian packs, Asian packs, Asian packs. Holy crap. We got 3 or 4 people with Asian names just... What? No. You guys are seeing this, right? Let's see. Okay, Legend says if you don't spend, you can't earn. And she just wanted to get the Villa skin, bro. Oh, yeah, you're right. She wanted to hit that. You're right. The Conqueror skin. You're right. And then she wanted to take it slow now. Got you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep, she wanted to get the Conqueror skin. But what about this guy? This guy blew 200, 300. Yeah, we got some spenders over here, guys. But let's see where that put them, because I'm gonna go back to the individual power ranking, and I just want to see what this dude that just blew like $400 on the game. I just want to see where he's at. All right, because I don't see any of these names talking or anything. Where is it at? Right here. This person, and this person, and this person. These 3. But look at the power. How is that possible? How is that possible? How do you spend $400 or $500 and you're tiny? Maybe they're just not on right now. Maybe they're just like they came over for the investment. Something tells me that I don't know why, but this dude's name is KVK. And he's the one that spent the big amount of money. This person I think spent maybe 100. This person maybe like close to it. But this dude right here, he spent like $400 or $500, and he's only 183,000 power, bro. There's something wrong with that. Trying to take it slow. What's his power now? I think he only bought the packs and they didn't use it. That's what I'm saying, dude. They're sitting on a bunch of packs, and his name is KVK, so that tells me he's from like what, server 9 probably, because I remember the Asian letters are, a lot of them are in server 9. So you think they're coming over here for trouble? Is that what's happening? Because that's what I think is happening. Something tells me there's trouble brewing in this alliance, and we're not seeing it simply because nobody's talking in this alliance, like at all. Our alliance leader Bebe is not even kicking players that have been off for 24 hours and not growing at all. Like, these are like bot account, low level players, and we got people in rank 2 that have been gone for over a day. So this alliance, even though it says we're in second place, if we got rid of all of our dead weight, we would probably be like 1,000,000 power. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that move now. And like, I'll ask you guys, what do I do in this situation? Do I hold out for maybe some veteran players come over and help even the server out, or do I just go ahead and head over now? Because I'll tell you right now, this alliance is dead. So yeah, still second place, only the leader is 1.5. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, man. Like, there's no real point in staying here in a dead alliance. Like, I don't want there to be a landslide power ranking, but there's really not much for me to do over here. Joey D says, wait, hold on. Legend says, stay there. They will be very strong alliance. You think so? Or are you just... Bro, if you're gonna use like a... I can't tell if you're joking right now. Because you could be right because of the Asian people over here spending a bunch of money, but I don't think that they're gonna be very, hey, welcome to the alliance, let's be buddies, you know. So I don't know if it's sarcasm or not. Joey D says, I think most servers end up with just one alliance. It takes a special mix to get two alliances, each with members that want to fight and will spend money to beat each other. He said, I am very definite that they will be very strong. Okay. I'm with you then, bro. I'm not gonna leave. But something has to be done with leadership. Because you have she's not, dude, I even messaged her straight up and I was like, hey, baby, I'll be an important member of the family, blah, blah, blah. This is the mail that I got. Oh, it's my pleasure. And I said, I'm Smooth, the streamer from Warley. I'll be doing daily streams. Also, I'm going to be very invested, both time and money. I'll be a key player for you. All I got is, oh, it's my pleasure. What? But I think you're right, Joey, Salty. I think you're right because, it does take a good group as a whole in a server in order to get, two sides that are willing to compete against each other. But that's the name of this game. That's part of the reason why every server dies out so quick. This is a war game. There has to be war, but it has to be a balanced war where you're not just demolishing and out to kill each other. It's like there has to be like kill events, bro. Like there has to be like, that's what frustrates me the most about this game. There's no war. It's called War Elite. It's just there's no war ever. And because that's mainly because there's no competition going on within the server where they're wanting to fight and love. It's like, let's not even say fight, let's say spar. You can spar with somebody without trying to zero them completely out of existence. Right? It's like what happened to the way people went to war in the early 80s going into the 90s where they're just using pistols and guns and stuff. All of a sudden now it just went, let's nuke the whole server. Let's nuke them. Let's just annihilate, zero them. They'll never want to log in and play again. Hold on. When that happens to get good long-time players. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Asian people don't talk. They only act tough. They will spend and beat you day and night. And there's a war, bro, every week. It's called Versus Event. Yeah, bro, but what I'm saying is this. When I was in the other server, right? When I was in server 9, they kept giving us the Versus, which was a great idea. Don't get me wrong. But the server was already gone. It was putting us up against dead alliances inside that server. And even the alliances that weren't technically dead, they didn't want to fight each other. There's no like if they're hitting cities, they're dead cities. That's what I'm trying to say. And so the question you have to ask yourself is this. If every alliance in the server looks like this, what are you hitting? What are we going to war with? You see what I'm saying? That's my point. It's a great idea to have the verses. But there's nothing to war with. It's too late. Had they done the versus thing like a long time ago, like a long time ago, like a year ago, maybe it would have taken like the effect that it was supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. They waited too long to pull the trigger on that. Last versus, you were against server 7 and the whole thing got annihilated. No, that's cool. Listen, if we've got actual alliances that are wanting to fight, and the reason I say this was because I remember, what was it? I think it was server 4 was supposed to fight server 6 because I remember Smash talking about it. And the talk of the town was that because Vadim no longer played, Poppy would have been the only big account in that server. And so they didn't want to go over and... stupid ass pop-up. I'm sorry, guys. They didn't want to go over and fight server 4 because Vadim wasn't there and they felt it was unfair. You see what I'm saying? And so in my mind, I'm wondering... Oh, Wraith did it? Damn. Server 6 annihilated Server 7. Damn. I didn't know that. Damn, that's crazy. Thank you for telling me that. I wonder if anybody's got videos or clips of that. That would be crazy to see. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, so from your guys' perspective, how do we balance the system? I'll tell you one thing that a game I played did right compared to War Elite. In the other game I played, you could hit somebody and you could not technically zero them, right? Because let's say they had a crap ton of soldiers. All right, let's say they had a crap ton of troops. Your city only has so much durability while being attacked. And the stronger the player is when they hit you, the more durability a stronger player is going to take away more durability off of your defensive wall than a weak player. So let's say a whale hits you, right? Boom. Fills up your hospital. That durability just absolutely went to crap because that huge player was so big. The power mismatch was so big. So what that does, it basically immediately deteriorates your city defense based on that person's power, not the amount of times they hit you. See, that's where the game is different. If somebody keeps hitting you, obviously your hospital can only hold so many troops, so the rest of them die, right? Okay, take that away from the game, where you can hit that person. Yes, you filled up their hospital. Good job, dude. You filled up their hospital. Now move on. You don't have to keep hit until there's nothing left, because I wouldn't want to log back in. If I just spent 2 years creating those troops and you deleted them in the matter of 10 minutes, why the fuck would I want to play again? Why would I want to play again? Why would I want to remake 2 years worth of troops? Somebody please tell me that. If I'm as big as Smash is, 300 million, 400 million power, why do I want to remake all them troops? All right, let's catch back up with chat here. Wait, I'm sorry. Moral of the story, they need to rework the attack system where you cannot just zero people. You hit them, you get your freaking event points, you filled up their hospital, good job, move on, right? The durability on that person's villa goes to shit, and then they get auto-ported to a completely different area where their city is like in a state of chaos, and they cannot be attacked until that wall has been fully repaired. All right, so what do you guys think about that as opposed to the system that we already have? And also, do you think that would work? Let's see here. Legend says Poppy left the game. What? Salty says Jen versus STM 2 weeks in a row. Damn. She's not very active. Poppy still shows up for Island War every 2 weeks. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But hey, look, that's the other thing too, though. I would straight up be like, I don't know what I would say. If I was that big, I spent that much money on any game, I don't know, because I never have, but I never would. But I would just say this. I could never leave. To me, if you're spent that much money on a game, you essentially bought a vehicle. You're not just going to leave that vehicle. Like, not unless it's no longer in working order, right? You're either going to get rid of it, you're going to trade it, you're going to do something. Let's see. That's the Legend says that's the point of the game, bro, to zero players, because if you can't zero a player, how can you zero Poppy or Smash? I think durability of a city is too low, actually. I don't agree with that, bro. That would not work good. Well, then how do we retain the players? The players get bored, they leave because there's not enough war. There's not enough controlled chaos. In games like these, controlled chaos is fun. That's what makes people want to download these games. They want to feel powerful. They want to push people around. They want that sense of like togetherness, working as a unit to create this crime family. And like, I'm just trying to figure out, how do we make it work? Salty says, I couldn't invest money, then just move on. Exactly, bro. I can't. Legend says they need to learn to use the shield, bro. I mean, I agree. I can't say you're wrong. Like, I can't say you're wrong, guys. That's one thing I cannot say. You are right about that. They need to use the shield. That's what it's there for. I mean, got a point. I can't argue with that. But there's definitely a missing element, and I hate to say it. There's a missing element that the game doesn't have. That's I've played every single game, guys. Like, you've seen it on my channel, all right? Even if you didn't watch them, you've seen me post it. I've played every single mobile mafia gangster game there is, and they don't have servers like this. Even if you go back 2 years ago, they don't have servers like this. They don't, like, when they open new servers, bro. It's like Black Friday. People running into the store. We don't have servers like this, and if we do have servers like this, it had been open for 2 years or more before you start to see this type of stuff. And in the advertisement, yeah, sure, that's a huge part of it, but it wasn't always just the advertisement that got to this point. Right? Legend says, I use a shield for 24 hours or 3 days shield if you don't want to fight. I played other games like this, bro. Other games like this, bro. Game is okay, just the only problem is advertising. Well then we gotta like demand for the advertising then, man, because it's disheartening, man, because the game is so good, bro. The detail is absolutely just, bro. I'm still noticing things about this game that I didn't notice in the detail before, bro. Like, it has such potential. So, Salty says, good night, Smooth Legend. I'll try and catch you soon, dude. I really appreciate you guys so much. And again, I really hope to see some veteran players pop into Server 10, even if, you know, not seriously, but just to come in for conversation. I want to thank our sponsors at iFun for sponsoring this content and all War Elite content on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Legend, you're a legend. Salty, stay salty, my friend. Everybody, I love you guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace.